Tons of great user movies uploaded to GameTrailers.com each day, but when Monty Oumom uploaded his now legendary Haloid masterpiece, the world took notice. But what exactly went into the creation of that spectacular video, and what does he have up his sleeve next? Well, we sat down with the man himself to get you the latest.
So now I'm here with Monty Oumom, who's the creator of the extremely popular user movie Haloid, which has currently been downloaded 1.7 million times and growing. So aside from this being accomplished in 2 months, I understand that you've done this whole video by yourself. I mean, that's amazing. Tell us a little bit about that.
For me, a computer is like a piano. I've got 2 computers in front of me and 4 mice and a pen tablet. And sometimes I would generate strokes where it's like a hotkey, then across the trackpad into a mouse, and then to the other keyboard.
Do you have any formal training in this area with all these applications, or are you self-taught?
Absolutely not. I am completely self-taught. Back when you could actually just copy a program onto your computer, I got Poser 2. I just got what I could from the people I could. Never did I go to school for it, because never could I afford it, nor were there any people around who could say anything about it.
Camera work in Haloid is awesome.
Yeah.
Is that what you attribute the success to?
That's exactly it. It's mostly based off of observation of just the camera work in my favorite movies, and knowing what points to hit. When it comes to pre-visualization, nothing's written down. I used to draw, but I suck at it now. It's based on the music track I picked. The music track that I picked for this particular movie, one of my favorites, not for listening to, but just for seeing things to, was The Burly Brawl by Don Davis in The Matrix Reloaded. When I was pre-visualizing this movie, on my 9-to-5 commute to work, I would just, or at work, listen to the same song, not even the whole song at once, over and over and over. I'd sometimes repeat the same 5 seconds constantly, and people look at me weird.
What were your baseline expectations when you said, I'll upload this? Did you think millions, or did you think a couple 100,000?
I had no clue. I was not expecting in the millions with this short amount of time. I pretty much made every video game website out there as headline, good and bad.
What's the negative things coming out of it?
There's only a few general negatives about, I copy too much scenes, or I don't have my own ideas, or I made this movie, you didn't. Weird stuff. The world is weird.
Yes, it is. Now, with all this success, have you gotten actual job offers from industry people, or what?
Yes, I have. It's a tough choice, because one of my biggest qualms about making these movies is I have never done anything for money. None of my artwork, nor none of my movies I've ever done for any amount of profit. When it comes to these job offers, I would be making someone else's product, and I'm not sure if I'm quite good enough to be doing it. I certainly can try, and I have gotten a few job offers about being an animator, making cutscenes for movies. If I end up somehow doing exactly what I want to do the way I want to do it, and not have to worry about money, just like a lot of people, really, that would be ideal.
Where do you work now?
I work at an online catalog. I cut images into boxes and put them in other boxes. Like I said, very little creativity. I also work at a Kinko's, which kind of also made it helpful to promote my work via flyers or DVDs, just print stuff up just for fun. They're expensive.
Yeah, they can be expensive. Has there been a question from the users or from your friends that has been the common question about Haloid? What do people ask you most?
I can't really seem to keep track. There's just been too many.
How many?
My inbox at Game Trailers is 400 full. My inbox at DeviantArt is 2,000 full. It's a lot to go through. I've spent the last 2 weeks just answering messages.
What projects are you currently working on?
I don't want to be the kind of guy who doesn't finish what he starts. The movie I made before this one left off at a to be continued, unfortunately. I want to get back on that one, on top of a few other things. I have several movies in my head, pre-visualized the same way I did this one, to a song. I also have other video game mashups that I would want to make. Partly for hit's sake, partly because I think the pre-visualization for them is just as strong, if not stronger. One of them might be Dead or Alive versus Final Fantasy. The accessibility is there Final Fantasy models have been, made available, as well as Dead or Alive models. One of the most prominent ones, I think, is putting Link against Cloud, which would be cool.
Listen, we've really enjoyed Haloid. It's amazing. You've done a wonderful job with it, and we're looking forward to your future projects, man. So thanks for joining us here.
Thanks a lot.